Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking, session number 214. Thank you so much for joining in today. World Cup T20 has been started, and I know we are going to face a challenge to see less number of people who are joining, whosoever are what you call match addicted or cricket addicted. But anyways, show must go on. We have to continue our show, and definitely it's for 1 hour only, and you can just join, give your take, and leave for the session if you like to. Of course, definitely we have to run both shows, your love, which is cricket, and this love where we learn speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, on this platform you speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and for the rest of the session you will observe silence and pay attention listening to other people. That means you are doing something for the humanity. As I always mention, nowadays a lot of people have no time to listen to other people. That's the reason problems are arising. So here you are at least giving attention to other people who are speaking, and giving them feedback in case if you do. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much of time, but to give our podium to our very dedicated, a very humble, our very a great support to this platform, all the way from Sri Lanka, our own gentleman, Toastmaster Sherman Perez. Today he is going to challenge you with the interesting topic. Let's put our hands together to welcome this gentleman to the digital podium. Warm welcome, Sherman sir.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Amjad, your kind introduction. And I came with, as you said, I'm coming with some easy topics. You all can attend and give a 1 to 2 minute speech. I hope you all do not exceed the time more than 2.5 minutes. As number one opening batsman today, it was Savita.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Savita, yeah. Professional education is accustomed to communication through words and highly valuing reading reachable through books. Professional education is accustomed to communicate through words and highly valuing reachable through books. Reading reachable through books.
Can you please type it? It's a long one.
Yeah. Mainly, I'm just telling you the professionals, because of their reading, and the words are coming because of reading.
Are you typing, sir?
Right.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sherman, and my apology for everyone for making you wait.
Yes.
Professional educationist, accustomed to communicate through words and highly valuing reading reachable through books. These educationists who reach at a particular level, definitely they achieve a scale, a profile. So when they speak, each word matters. Each word is so powerful that the impression they create or the message they share, it's really remarkable. And it doesn't come like that. A lot of hard work goes behind that. They're reading so much literature. They are interacting with people who are at the same level or higher than that. The knowledge what they get through with this interaction is tremendous. It doesn't remain like they say gossamer. It is quite strong. And it definitely becomes more and more when you are in that circle, you are in those group which add to your value. Yes, I feel the reading makes a difference. More knowledge you have, more you are into that atmosphere, your profile, your scale, your internal, your confidence increases. And each word carries a value. Value of a word, I would just remember one story now. There was just example, there was one king, he never used to give, value to the words. One of the days he told his minister, I don't feel there is any word, you can speak like that. But minister said, no, king, there is a value to these words. Said, how come? He said, okay, tomorrow morning I'll tell you the value of the words. Next morning, this minister comes and straight away addresses the king. Oh, fool, what are you doing? King gets so enraged and gets angry. What is this? You're calling me a fool? Minister says, see, I told you, I'll show you the value. You are a king. I just said one word of fool. How you got impatient and reacted and angry, or you're giving me a sentence. So there are, yes, definitely words make a difference in our life. We should have important words, valuable words, inspirational words, so that everyone gets benefit. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Sherman.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. I got the appropriate person to handle this topic, and also you came with a story also. Thank you. And Toastmaster Navid is the next speaker. Your topic is knowledge is a two-edged weapon which can be used equally good or evil. Toastmaster Navid, knowledge is a two-edged weapon. It's called double-edged, double-sided also you can say, which can be used equally good or evil.
Thank you very much, Tabletop Master Sir Sherman Perez, and good evening to all of you. Hope you all are fine and enjoying your life. My topic for today is knowledge is a two-edged weapon which can be used equally for good or evil. And yes, it is very true. In many ways, there are many skills we can learn, like communication is also a skill, and it's a huge impactful skill. And some people, if they are good communicator, they can manipulate as well. They manipulate people for their wrong reasons. There are people like they have control over their expressions, over their emotions. They just, whenever they know that someone is performing good, but they are not showing that he or she is performing good. They are saying that work hard more, you are not working hard, you are not showing this, you are not achieving this target. But they are sometimes manipulating others so that they can get more results from them. They are not actually encouraging them in order to motivate them as well, because motivation is also good, and we should use our knowledge in terms of both perspective in terms of getting our targets, also in order to encourage others, in order to motivate them for get greater good. So yes, knowledge is a good as well as bad. Sometimes knowledge is, sometimes I heard said there is good to know nothing. Sometimes in there are situations, if we know something, it become uh, very bad for our situations. So yes, I agree that knowledge is a two-edged weapon that can be equally good, or can be a good, or can be a evil. So thank you very much, sir. Ramadan Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Navid. You gave a meaningful speech. And my next speaker is Gavili Jatin. Jatin,
Yes, can you see me? Yeah.
I put your topic into the chat box. With every success, self-confidence goes up, and it is easier to succeed the next time. With every success, self-confidence goes up, and it is easier to succeed the next time.
Okay. With every success, self confidence goes up, and it is easier to succeed with it. Succeed the next time. And I truly agree to this topic. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow global impromptu family members. I truly agree to this topic. And whenever we succeed in one thing or other, of course, our confidence goes up. And this is a very good thing. And the more confidence we have, the better it is. But then being overconfident is bad, because having high expectations always leads into disappointment. That's what I learned, because in my maths marks, I told to my father that I'll get more than 75 marks, but then I didn't get. I got 74 marks. So I had a huge amount of expectations. But then we don't have that much expectations, but you're confident that you know that you're going to get above 70. That's fine. But being very overconfident, it isn't good. So that's my take. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Gavili Jatin. And the next speaker is Toastmaster Pratyush. Pratyush?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Your topic is do something for others who cannot repay you in cash or kind. Do something for others who cannot repay you in cash or kind.
Everyone in this world has said this thing that do something for others, and it's nothing bad in it if they cannot do something for you in return. I have read these lines in books, and I have also seen this specific line in various types of movies also. But the most important thing is to stand by this line. When it comes to me, I have always tried to do this. But at the end of the day, I find myself that even if I am doing something, then still also I am expecting something in return. For example, if I donate something to a person who is in need or who cannot walk properly or is unable to understand things and is unable to get the point at that very moment, and I am keeping that person with me, although I am paying him the remuneration, but still I am having problems with him. So that because he is unable to understand that what I am saying properly. Then also I find myself that instead of helping him selflessly, I sometimes find that I am looking for something from that specific person. All of us who are doing something for the society, say doing charity, in return, we expect the blessing. This small thing, that is the expectation, even I will say the expectation of blessing from a person, makes us away from this statement. The day all of us can do this thing and will not expect anything in return, not even any blessing from the person, that day I will realize that this statement is applicable to that person. And nowadays, especially in this era, I do not find that person, because someone great has said that although they are doing harm to me or stabbing me, but they don't know what they are doing. That spirit is really available in books only. I hope that I will meet someone who can truly stand on this particular statement. Over to you, Tabletop.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratish. And the next speaker is Toastmaster Deepa. Yeah,
Yes,
Toastmaster
okay.
Deepa, yeah, your topic is when we hear or read stories of people who have turned adversity into opportunity, does not it motivate us? When we hear or read stories of people who have turned adversity into opportunity, does not motivate us?
All of you here are Toastmasters, so I'm going to take a Toastmaster example. Just think about a world championship of public speaking. And let's imagine this person has been always good at speaking, born talented. Will he motivate you or will she motivate you? Or will it be the other person who probably just forgot her lines, fumbled on stage, had a lot of ahs and ums, struggled through her way, faced all the adversities, challenged herself, and then rose to the top levels? Wouldn't that example motivate us? Motivate us and maybe help us see us in them. How motivating is that? Being able to see us in them. Hey, if they can do, if they can see the way through, even I can. That's exactly what motivates most of us on this planet Earth. It's the underdogs who create the stories, not the superdogs. People who are gifted, people who already have all the luck in the world, they do not have the stories to inspire us. But the people who struggled through and made way for themselves and carved a way for others, these are beautiful stories. And we actually are underdogs ourselves, all of us in different ways. Perhaps you are probably very successful in your professional life. Maybe there is an area in your life where you're struggling. How about taking that as a challenge and showing that, hey, if I can inspire one person to be successful in that, showing them the way, then it's all worth it. What do you say, Toastmasters? Will you take up that journey of challenge, of adversity, and show others around you that it is possible? Toastmaster Sherwin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deepa. Thank you. And my next speaker is Professor Prashant.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah. Your topic is when do not know your limitations, you go out and surprise yourself. Shall I give a small hint about this? Actually, you know, the bumblebee doesn't know. He's a very strong, fat or strong, heavy person, and doesn't know the wingspans are very small, but he keep on flying. Bumblebee. That's the meaning of this. When you do not know your limitations, you go out and surprise yourself.
Sure. Greetings to all my Global Into partners, and thank you so much, sir, for giving the thought on this topic. I don't know what is my limitation for this topic, but anyway, let me give it a try. So yeah, so even the Hindu mythology, there is a book called Ramayana. So we just even the Lord when Lord Hanumana doesn't know what is his capabilities, So at the same time, Jatayu come into the pictures and give guide to the Hanuman to you have a capacity to do something which you are not aware of. At the same manner, and with the guidance of the Jatayu, so we know what happened in the Ramayana. So Lord Hanumana goes to Lanka and did whatever the task assigned to him. In the same manner, in our life, we don't know what is sometimes we don't know our limitation is. And on the basis of that, we need a mentors sometimes, because sometimes you not know the actual capabilities maybe, but with the help of the mentor, you can find your limitation and go beyond what you are with a small mentoring you can go beyond the limit. So that's a one part of it. And the same time, yes, and without mentor, if lots of time we want to achieve something, but if we go same time I got thinking we have to achieve it, then we go work in that direction and achieve without thinking if there is a limitation or not. And it and only the one thing what we require, the challenge which is given by someone else. That's the thing. That's my take on this topic. Over to you, Saran sir.
Thank you, Prashant. Thank you. My next speaker is Toastmaster Sanju. Santosh, yeah. How Santosh? Yeah, Santosh. Yeah, Santosh. Yeah.
Yes, this is Santoshi. Yeah.
Santosh, yeah. Your topic is associate yourself with people of good quality. If you esteem your reputation, so it's better to be alone than to be bad company. It's in the chat box.
See, listening to this topic, I remember a quote saying that one good friend is better than having a bunch of friends. Yes, we might think that, yes, I have lots of number of friends. I have hundreds of friends. But do you think each and every friend, every one person will come to you and help you when you really require them? Do you really think that? No. I personally say no. And the quality of a person really comes out only when we are in some problem and we ask for help. That is the situation where we get to find the real person. Of course, there might be persons having genuine reasons, but that is the only point where we can find the genuinity of the person. And what I personally feel like is, if you find such person in your life, never ever leave them. Be for them, and I'm sure that they will be for you even at any situation. So have that one good friend in your life rather than having hundreds of friends. Over to you, Toastmaster Sherman.
Thank you, Toastmaster Santosh. And the next speaker is Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy. Dinesh. Toastmaster Dinesh is Toastmaster Dinesh. Can you hear me?
I think he's not available, Servan sir. I think so.
He has logged in but not responding.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. He's not. Yeah, correct.
Oh, yeah. He's not able to turn on the videos. Dinesh, in that case, you have to log out and log in again. So that's the chances are there.
Yeah. So up to now, that's all all I have done. Now
your turn, and Amjad ji sir.
Toastmaster Amjad Ali, DTM Amjad Ali.
I think.
Yeah, Dinesh is connecting.
Sharman sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes. Toastmaster Dinesh, your topic is we see things not the way they are, but the way we are. We see things not the way they are, but the way we are.
Okay. We see things the way we are, not the way they are.
That's correct.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Sharman sir, for the lovely topic. That's, I think, completely true. If we think, we always try to think in the way that that suits us, right? If it's all our mindset. If we, angry on someone, even though they do something positive to you, and you'll always think, it's already there in your mind that something bad that person is going to do, right? And that's when we will think the way we are, not the situation, how the situation is. So we generally won't step into the other person's shoes, and we won't think in the same way they are thinking, right? And yeah, so that's always true that we will think in that way. So it's always better to think in the other perspective. There's always other side of the coin. Just try to step in their shoes, and if you have any conflict, just try to understand from their side how what are their thoughts and how they are thinking, what they are going through. So yeah, exactly. So these are the ways that we can improve if we think in the way that other people are thinking, so that we can resolve the conflict that we have. So yeah, I agree to the topic that we always think the way we like it, in the way we want that the particular thing has to be in that way, not in the not what exactly the situation is. Over to you, Sharma sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. Yeah, sometimes we can't see what's happening, what's the way we are thinking. That's correct. And now the distinguished Toastmaster DTM Amjad Ali. Toastmaster DTM Amjad Ali.
I think he is busy, Sherman.
He's also busy. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Someone can give you the topic by that.
Yes. Shall I?
Toastmaster Naveed, yeah, please go ahead.
Shall I give topic to Toastmaster Savita?
What about
Start
you?
from. Yeah, Toastmaster. Yeah.
Can I give you topic?
Yeah, DTM Amjad Ali. Okay. We have done. You are the last person.
No problem, sir. I'm available. Yes.
Yeah. When you make a mistake, accept it and move on. Toastmaster Amjad Ali, the DGM Amjad Ali, when we make a mistake, accept it and move on.
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. When we make a mistake, accept it and move on. By showing of your hand, can you tell me if you have not committed any mistake in your life? Oh, nobody. They're all like me, huh? Mistakers. I love you. The reason is we are human beings. We are not angels. And that's the purpose. And we cannot be perfect. Yes, we do mistakes, we commit mistakes. But if mistakes are made intentionally, these are not mistakes, these are blunders. But when we do work hard with sheer good intention and something goes wrong in somebody's favor or somebody against somebody, that's not a mistake, because our intention is clear. For that person, it's a mistake, or sometimes we feel it's a mistake. It's all right. This is what makes us human beings. Ladies and gentlemen, I do many mistakes every single day, but I learn from them. I make sure I don't repeat them. It's all right. That makes me more stronger human being, and I accept that. I own it. When I own it, I become the brave person. So I think when we accept mistakes, we become a better human being, and we make sure we don't repeat them. Again, I would like to emphasize on the matter, it's not intentionally made. If we make mistake intentionally, that's not a mistake, that's crime. But when we do something unintentionally wrong, that's a mistake that makes us human being. And let's accept it. If we don't accept it, things will continue, world will go on. Who are we going to harm? Ourselves. Because we know that I am on mistake and I should not continue. I should not continue living good life. No, we need to accept it. That makes us human being and continue our life, because we are not the only one on this planet who is making mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue learning from our mistakes, making sure it's not by intention and it's not harming the society and it's on our own cost. And it's all right, let's move on. That makes us human being. You are a human being. I love you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Yeah, Amjad Ali. And intentionally you are doing something is a crime, it's correct. And unintentionally it's a mistake. And now Toastmaster Usha join. Toastmaster Usha, accept responsibility. People who don't accept the responsibility shift the blame to their parents, teachers, and genes. People who don't accept the responsibility shift the blame to their parents and teachers and genes. Toastmaster Usha.
Good evening to Global Impromptu family members. I'm a bit late today, sorry for that. Yes, one should accept their responsibilities, whatever is the situation. One should not never blame anyone for the things happen in their life. When it comes into responsibility is really a very big term. Responsibility, when someone took the responsibility of something, at any case, I mean, they have to fulfill that one or try to do justice for that. Okay. If I take one example, today my day started really very hectic because today is a Sunday. Here where am I working? Sunday is the week start day. So we start with our morning meeting, followed by complete week, what happened in the last week, if any backlogs are there to show, to just share it to the other teams, and likewise the day starts. So for that, I am responsible to manage almost nine people in my team, and my responsibility to make sure everyone aligned with the task for the day. And if I am not in a position to share the task to them, and simply I just blame one of the team member or some of the team members, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. It's because of your thing, it got delayed. No, definitely not, because I'm the one who did not share that task to them. So it's my responsibility to take that blame also when it is not completed on time, right? Same way, my childhood time or when I'm growing, my parents want me to study something else. But my intention or my thought process or my wish to become an artist or become a dancer. So I did not focus on those studies well. So I did not get a good job, or I did not settle very well in my life. For that, if I go back and blame my parents, like, because you did not push me for the studies a lot, though my intention is to become an artist or become whatever it is, you should push me to that so that maybe I can settle in my life very well. Like that, there are many people who I came across who are blaming their parents for their career, which went into a task, which is literally not correct. Yes, teachers, they always behind us, like to teach something and to give a knowledge to us. We are getting knowledge from them, we are learning from them, that we should take in a proper way and implement in our life to succeed and to reach our goals, or whatever it is. But when we took the thing, whatever they teach us, into wrong way, and we just implement that into wrong way, negative way, then we become unsuccessful. Or if we are not able to reach our goal, it's not our teachers or the parents or someone's, it's our responsibility, it's our individual responsibility to take the things on right way and utilize it the proper way and prove yourself. 100%, one should not blame others for their own things. You have to take your responsibility, everything on you, and try to fulfill that one. That's all. Over to you, Sherman sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you. Now I'll be the last speaker.
Now topic for you. Toastmaster
Yes.
Naveed is going to be.
Naveed.
Yes, sir. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, sir. Today's your topic is, if you cannot measure it, you cannot manage it. If you cannot measure it, you cannot manage it. Take it away, TM Sharman sir.
If you cannot measure it, you cannot manage it. Yeah, that's very correct. And Toastmaster Naveed and Global Into Friends, and everything you do, you have to measure, means actually plan it. So without a plan, you can't sometimes plan to fail, or fail to plan. So you have to plan to succeed. So without a plan, if you go hayway, and you are wasting time. So in the morning itself, you have to better to have a plan and achieve your targets priority basis. So first you have to prioritize, and then you can achieve one by one. And then if you achieve the hardest task in the morning session, or number one, and you have building confidence to achieving the second one, and you are motivated, you have achieved something. So then you can go to the other part. Then end of the day, you can be happy, you're successful, you have done something to the day, you have not wasted your time, and also manage pending things properly. And also same thing can be applicable for the staff who are working under you, and also your family matters. So you just measure, means actually you have to see the depth of the things you have to handle and how far you have to go. Then you can determine what type of effort you have to do to manage it. If you manage it well, you can come to the other task. Then you can be a successful person. What you, Toastmaster Naveed?
Great, thanks, sir. Yes, planning is very necessary in order to manage it properly. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you back.
And Toastmaster DTM Amjad, we have done, that's all. That's the all members who joined today. We have completed DTM Amjad. Still is busy. Toastmaster Savita, we don't have time to go to second round. I think we have to finish it.
Yeah, we have just on 18 minutes.
10, 12. Yeah, it's 30.
If everyone is okay, then we, because DTM Amjad is busy. I don't know.
See, Toastmaster Amjad is busy. DTM Amjad, have done it.
Salman sir, if we are fine, I think we can go for second round. We have time, otherwise.
We have time,
Right,
yes.
sir.
Correct.
Yeah. Who would like to take the second topic?
Yeah.
I can take it.
Okay. Toastmaster Sharman, you can give it to Toastmaster Dinesh.
Toastmaster Dinesh, your topic is enthusiasm and success go hand in hand, but enthusiasm comes first. Enthusiasm inspires confidence.
Can you type it, sir?
Yeah. Enthusiasm and success go hand in hand, but enthusiasm comes first. If you can just explain. Enthusiasm, yeah.
मम्मी का नंबर बोलो 82 क्या मम्मी का नंबर बोलो 8282 8382 क्या
8383 Toastmaster Prashant, please mute yourself.
I was not able to understand completely. I don't know.
Enthusiasm, yeah. Toastmaster Dinesh. Enthusiasm and success go hand in hand. Enthusiasm comes first.
Okay. Just like you mean enthusiasm, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Salman sir. Enthusiasm is something I think we all should have, and if you don't have, if you have the plan, you want to achieve something, you want to achieve something big, but if you are not curious, or if you are not love to work, if you don't have that eagerness to work, and then the purpose that you want to achieve won't have the proper won't have the proper life. So you should have, if you have a proper eagerness or enthusiasm, then I think definitely you love the work what you do, and that will easily take you to the places where you've never been. So these always, I think, this curiousness or enthusiasm, whatever we call it, will definitely go hand in hand, because it will every morning you wake up, you will always have some goal, or if you think there is nothing to do, then you won't wake up and you won't do the proper planning, right? And you should always have that enthusiasm in the morning. If you wake up and you'll always think that I'm going to learn this, or I'm going to do this, then definitely that will be a great start for you. So I agree to the topic that both go hand in hand. That's my take, Sharma sir. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Dinesh. Shall I give a topic to Toastmaster Savita? Or
yeah, please.
Toastmaster Savita, I put into the chat box. A fool speaks without thinking. A wise man thinks before speaking. A fool speaks without thinking. A wise man thinks before speaking.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sharman, again. Definitely. Person, if you are wise, you will think before speaking as well as doing anything. Without thinking, you can just make some mistakes. Bluntly, you can do something or say something which is absolutely irrelevant for that moment, for that topic, for that situation, which will not make any impact for that person. Yes, a person who is wise, he has to think before, then only it has value. Otherwise, there are so many people like in surrounding everyone. Now, I'm giving the example of Toastmaster. After joining Toastmasters, don't you think all of us, whenever we are communicating, we are finding some meaning in it? We are looking for a message. We are looking for some information. We want to put our words in such a way that people get some inspiration. But if you are not thinking, if you are not mindful of what you are thinking, you just speak like there's no meaning to that, and people don't give value also. And then the next time, the other person doesn't want to communicate with you. People avoid you for that reason. Unless you carry the weight, or your words carry a weight, then only the other person wants to keep a relationship with you by either it is at personal level or professional level. You will see your professional level profile also changes when your communication skill becomes better and better. Yes, fool speaks without thinking, and wise man definitely thinks before speaking. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Sherman.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. I would like to have a second chance. Toastmaster Navid or Usha or Prashant. Prashant?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give his topic this time. Sorry, I'm not trying to complicate you. Your topic is inability to accept constructive criticism is a sign of poor self-esteem, and inability to accept constructive criticism is a sign of poor self-esteem. Just if you just criticize, some people take very defensive.
Yeah. So thank you, Sarvan sir, for giving us such a wonderful topic. So we have to accept what we are, and if we are able to work on our constructive feedback, then we are able to get success. But generally, people as a human mind, we are not able, our education system is not like that to we are able to get the feedback properly. Even the Toastmaster, we think we are taking the CRC approach, so no one take it otherwise, like the how and even the real life, because we are the Toastmaster, we know what is the area which we have to work upon on the CRC approach. But the same time, in our general life, our family life, or in our work environment, we are not meant to that. We are missing. Someone's guide. Hey Prashant, let's say for example, your communication skill be improved further. Then be thinking and take it in a very different manner. Just see your communication skill and just blaming on me, and what situation I am. And we are actually not able to meant to receive feedback. That's major bottleneck in our growth path as well. So if we able to get feedback and work upon that, so maybe the success must be on our way. That's my take on this topic. Over to you, Seven sir, once again.
Thank you, Prashant. Thank you. And who would like to go the next? Professor Navid? Hi. Professor Navid, your topic is one should have an open mind rather than an empty mind. One should have an open mind rather than an empty mind. Professor Navid.
Thank you, sir, once again giving me another great topic. One should have an open mind rather than an empty mind. Yes. I learned about the growth mindset, that if you are facing any problem, think about the opportunity it is giving to improve oneself. Because we see problems as a threat to us. Problems is a bigger problem in thinking. The problem may be a little one, but in our thinking, we discuss with people, we discuss with our parents, we discuss with our colleagues, and it become more bigger. Just because we don't want to hear back the advice or work on advice. So the growth mindset is saying that you have to work upon it, and knowing that it is a opportunity to learn. And because it is opportunity to learn, we are open to it. We are open to learn from it, that how I can improve this thing. And when we are empty mind is maybe also bad for it, because we feel that we don't have solution. We are what we are, and we cannot improve our abilities. We cannot improve or gain more knowledge about it. And that is called empty mind. Open mind is more prone to the greater mindset, like not fixed mindset, but the growth mindset. So it was my take. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Navid.
Can we conclude, Mr. Sherman, if everyone is done?
Yes. Okay. Toastmaster Amjad, actually doing this the topic as topic master, I got a lot of things actually. So when I read some things, you adhere your knowledge, you enhance your knowledge. Thank you very much for giving it to us.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, Sherman sir. Appreciate for your this session for this session you have conducted today. Can we all give him a big hand, please? With that, ladies and gentlemen, power vested in me as a host of this very meeting. I adjourn the meeting. Bye-bye.